Alright, day 3. Back in my girl's room.
Hey, cutie pie.
Daddy?
Nicole, it's Irving.
Oh, sorry. Must have been sleeping pills in those beans. Since I've been here, it's like I'm literally hibernating.
You had a tough day yesterday.
I think I had a dream.
About?
Leonard, maybe.
Okay, I need you to pay attention, though.
Should I worry?
The storm brought down some power lines. There are blackouts all over.
Actually, the lights are acting a little
That's
weird.
the least bitchy option.
I don't like the idea of you up there on your own in the dark. We gotta do something.
My electrical know-how is slightly limited.
It's okay. I can guide you to the emergency generator. If we activate it, you'll be self-sufficient.
Too easy. Where's the hitch?
There are 2 ways of getting to the circuit breaker. Straight through the garage's side door, or from the floor you're on.
But...
The garage side door is stuck. You'll have to pass through the crawl space along the entire building and climb down from your floor. If the power goes out, you'll be completely in the dark.
all right. What do I have to do?
Check the closet in your father's apartment and see if he left anything you can use for lighting.
On my way.
On my way, okay. We got some electricity issues. First floor staff area, okay. No, that's not exactly mapped out. So that's pretty scary. I didn't even know lights. If the electricity goes down, how the fuck does this happen? I thought they went out cold if the electricity went out. So, what the fuck? I must enter the crawl space in the first floor staff area. Staff area. That's weird. Yeah, we have some maybe information here. We have room. That's not useful.
Hey. Okay, almost there. I think the lights are getting worse.
You need to move fast. On the same floor of your apartment, in the staff area, there's a small storeroom. Your father asked us several times to fix the lock. Fingers crossed, it's still broken. That's where the access to the crawl space is.
What a professional tone.
Yeah, I use it when I want to make a good impression.
You're the only human being I can interact with while I'm hostage here. Whatever you say will impress me. What happens when I get to the closet?
You'll have to go down to the breaker box and switch it on.
All right. Doesn't sound like rocket science.
Hurry up, please.
You suck at reassuring
So I wonder if I fucked up the contrast and brightness configuration at the beginning of the game, because I don't know if I configured that correctly. I don't know why I should have to do that, but we cannot read this properly. Look. What? And what is it like? It's pretty weird. I actually want to check. Brightness. Nah, let's just go on with it. Yeah, so this is pretty dark. So that helped. Thank you, game. So this was the staff quarters, at least. So how does it look outside now? It looks goddamn fucked up, actually. I'll have to turn that down later. Because let's put it here. Okay, this is better. That's pretty scary. Pick up. Cleaner. So we did find a flashlight, right? So I wonder if the brightness is correct here. Because it acts fucking weird when I... This game has been beautiful so far, and it is still beautiful, but... That's a bit weird, this glooming thing that wraps the screen. What the fuck? So I got baited into the second floor. How? Ah, the stairs, they got me. But the crawl space. Oh!
I found the crawl space, and also a dynamo flashlight.
Know how to use it?
I think I just have to push the lever continuously.
Is everything okay?
I don't remember the crawl space to be so narrow when the technicians went inside.
Maybe you gained weight.
It's called growing up, idiot.
Indeed.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Your prophecy came true. The power went out. It's completely dark. Pitch black.
Okay, stay calm. Can you see the bundle of cables above your head? Anyway, there should be some cables along the...
Yeah, I know what a bundle is.
Okay, easy does it. All you need to do is follow them and you'll get to the generator room. Don't go any other way, otherwise, who knows where you'll end up.
Perfect. I got the flashlight, sorta. I got my breadcrumb trail, more like my cable trail, whatever. I can do it.
Alright, yeah, easy.
Does it?
But generally speaking, I must have misconfigured the brightness even more because this is not even dark. So I'm supposed to follow this red cable thing. I figured that out. I just wanted to see where this leads. Can you die in this game? So this just leads, yeah, back to the hotel, whatever. Let's put brightness back here. So it's still not that dark. How the fuck did that shit end up there? So we can go here now. Let's try and see what's in here. So yeah, we're back in the hotel. Okay.
What's up?
Hi. I want to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
How long has the hotel been closed?
About 4 years. Yeah, from 89.
I mean, did anyone think about doing a thorough clean of the basement?
Don't know, probably pretty rushed. Why?
I found something.
Another Polaroid?
A lipstick.
Huh.
A lipstick.
What's a lipstick doing here?
It's a lipstick?
You don't get it. It looks really old. I remember this brand. The girls at school used it. Weird.
What?
It didn't dry out. I could even use it now. It's perfect.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
Irving, this brand doesn't exist anymore. It's been, I don't know, 9 or 10 years. Strange someone should wait 10 years to open a lipstick just to use it, don't you think?
Why are you telling me this, Nicole? You want to get pretty there with the generator?
Cut the crap. A lipstick here is totally out of place.
Yes, totally.
Nicole, it's just another one of those things customers forget.
Well, yeah. You're probably right.
It's a ghost lipstick, I think. Yes. We got power back and we're entering day 4.
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it. I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay.
What?
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
I thought we'd been through that.
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
What do you mean, you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere. It feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel is dead.
That's what everyone says. But maybe the story deserves a second pass. There are too many gray areas.
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing, like you did 10 years ago. What do you care about this old business? It's not worth losing sleep over just to play detective.
I'm not busy at the moment.
All
I want to follow
women
my
wants
instinct.
to follow their
I haven't done it in
instincts.
so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
If there's one thing Leonard taught me, it's that you gotta listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just be a confusing noise, but if you connect the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
Okay, so what do we have here? Odd stuff. Is she really dead? So let's read it. So this is now, okay. Rachel is still here. I can't really read this. Or can I? Wasn't better. Okay. The strangest gossip of the month. After 10 years, Glenda Ferguson. I saw Rachel in the Timberline Hotel. The 29-year-old girl from Great Falls claims she saw Rachel Foster, her schoolmate, suicidal in 1981 in a corridor at the first floor of the Timberline Hotel. But she ran away without saying nothing. Glenda revealed to the Daily Reporter that she tried to approach her, but she went away. She also added, I don't know how it's possible, but it was definitely Rachel. This is just the last episode of the most famous love and death story in the country. Rachel committed suicide after her affair with Leonard McGrath. 30 years older than the teenager, was exposed to the public. Oh, I see where this story is going. It's a little bit of woman propaganda. We tried to speak with Rachel's father, Shepard Foster, but he refused. Someone says that the young girl is still alive. Creepy. Keep follow our monthly update to find out more about the story and more. So, okay. It's a little bit. So, can I read the thing on the fucking side? I guess I can't. So, here we can read. Graphologist Foster doubts on the authenticity of the goodbye note left by the girl. The uncertainty of the handwriting and the continuous changes in style can be justified if a forgery or written by a borderline personality. Even this last hypothesis has been immediately discarded by experts. Interesting. So this is her note, I guess. Okay. So there was uncertainty in the handwriting and some weird changes in her style. Or maybe she was borderline, I guess. So can we actually, like, it's hard to read it. But let's try. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't want to come to this, but I have no idea how to face this situation, so I choose the easy way. My father has always tried to teach me what's right and what was not, but I've never listened. I can't bear the idea of have ruined 2 families with my weakness. Probably it's true what my classmate says. I'm stupid and retarded and I don't deserve to keep on having something. I can't really... Maybe it's the right atonement for being a bad daughter and an immoral person. Alright.
So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
Who said that?
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
In this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole. That's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
Well, this is the right answer here is the first one. She couldn't have been wrong.
I know, it's not a very reliable source.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
I thought I was the skeptical one here. I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, that was the official version.
So we didn't read this one, yet we... So let's read this. It shocked the entire building's heart. The principal told us today. It felt like a huge weight heavy on our souls. We're a tight-knit community, and after this tragedy hit, everyone was struck pretty bad. We just want everyone to know that you're not alone and you can always find family in the Helena High School. Okay. Shit, that was right. So let's go here. Daily News, Helena. So she was 16. That's pretty legal in Sweden, at least. The body of Rachel, daughter of the Pastor Solomon Foster, was found yesterday, late in the evening at Witcher Creek, near the Sheep Mountain in Minnesota County. The investigators confirmed she jumped from a 90 feet ridge over the mountain lake. So they found the suicide note as well, they say. Or so the sheriff claims. After the events at the Timberline Hotel and her vanishing, we were all worried about this tragic ending. And then there's the part about Rachel Foster. She was a kind and truly good girl. She wouldn't commit a sin like suicide by herself. She must have been overwhelmed by the sense of guilt. A week ago, an affair between the teenager and Leonard McGrath, the Timberline Hotel's owner, a former professor of astrophysics, was exposed. With great scandal all over the county. Okay, the family is in mourning and asks for respect. Rachel was 9 weeks pregnant. Doc Brown confirmed to the Daily. She wasn't engaged with anyone, and Pastor Foster affirmed that he did not notice any strange behaviors in Rachel. There is nothing more to say, he added. Rachel became close to Leonard McGrath during the last months, as she spent several hours at the Timberline Hotel in order to correct her dyslexia. The romantic something between the 49-year-old professor and the teenager has been a secret, until McGrath's wife Claire Wilson exposed the scandal, eventually fleeing from the hotel with the couple's daughter, Nicole, a week ago. Alright. So, I did investigate the clues. Okay. Okay, so no, I didn't investigate these actually. So this is Foster, okay. Lipstick. What do we have here? Okay. So then we have that. Are there any more clues? No? Let's read the last clue. This is just the beginning, lousy pedophile. Be aware. You will pay for what you have done. Okay.
You know, I can't stop thinking about Rachel's father.
Reverend Foster was a very strict man. Harsh, even for pastor standards.
He and Leonard spent hours debating the nature of reality, the universe, and God.
Well, opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
Priests always made me nervous. Them and their invisible boss.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel. That was insane.
You don't think he could have harmed his daughter?
No. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story. Just saying.
Right.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
It doesn't smell.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
Maybe there's been other women. I mean...
Yeah, sure. Leonard ruined his life over a 16-year-old, became a recluse, lost everything, and in the meantime, he supposedly had another lover, maybe even two.
Could the cold have preserved it?
Possibly.
Anything else?
Yes.
Hey, I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or Rachel says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
but the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
Do you mean it's like he was talking with Rachel after she died?
As if he saw her.
Well, I mean, there must be an explanation.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
Okay, I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough for tonight. Today, or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
You'll have to get out of this phone thing and drag me into town.
You don't need my approval.
Good job. You're getting the hang of it.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this one thing. Go to bed. You need it.
Agent Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow it to the T.
To bed we go.